Welcome back. Visual Prowess Podcast. We back in effect. We got another duo going. Shout out to Miss Taryn. Miss Taryn not gonna be rocking with us this weekend. She got birthday ventures to handle. So it's gonna be me and Mr. Marcus today.
What
You
it
know what I'm
is,
saying? What's
man.
that? Let's clap it
I
up.
can't
Oh, I can't
stand
stand these motherfuckers. Oh, hold up, man. Hold up.
Very
Hold up.
nice.
Yeah. Let's yeah. Let's get this going, man. Oh, we got some topics today. We got some topics today. We're gonna try to make this equivalent. You know, it's also my birthday this month. So matter of fact, clap it up for me one time. Yeah, man, boys over here getting old. You know what I'm saying?
How you about to be, man?
Man, look, you getting a little person. Getting a little person down, man. You tripping, you know.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? I like to think I'm about a good 28.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to be 24 myself.
You know, at that point, I can still make bad decisions, but I gotta hurry up and get it together.
Yeah, before you hit 30.
Before I hit 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay, man. So, got an airdrop from Miss Marjay herself, even though she ain't here. She sent me this video, man. And when we talked about Black China and her rebirth last topic. And then her mama released the video. Mom's released the video. Tooting it up.
Legs sitting on the wall.
She's stretching it, boy, with the leggings. Ain't no hard rider stopping her. Okay, man. Okay. Mr. Marcus, what is wrong with this woman?
I don't really have no word for it, man. I wonder why she posted, in the midst of her daughter coming out, changing her ways, wanting to change her ways, and then she come out and
I got a theory. I got a theory,
man, because I'm trying to.
I got a conspiracy theory if you want to hear it.
Yeah,
right?
I'm all ears.
So, what I think is, Black China has ran her course to where nobody in the industry really want her like that. They see her the way she's seen. She's put in a certain type of box, and now she wants what everybody truly wants. But nobody's taking her seriously. So she felt like she had to do some type of transformation, and then maybe she can end up getting the family she wants, the man she wants, which is cool. Growth is growth. But her mama,
trying to
see, I kind of believe. Now I don't think she's trying to stop it for her. I believe that Black China was supplying the money for her bill to take care of her, and now if Black China is not over here making a dollar off a trick, I gotta trick myself.
She need the OnlyFans.
Yeah, I gotta let me bengay these knees, and I gotta put this motherfucker out there.
Yeah, cause the money about to stop.
You've been hoeing this whole time, baby. What you stopping for? now you gonna take me out of retirement?
Yeah, for real.
The mom is definitely giving side bitch energy. Like she definitely is giving that. But that's just my that's my thought on it. And why not do it? She just got publicity off going on the news and all this, trying to change. So I'm just gonna ride the coattail of my daughter, and I'm gonna put the whole shit out.
Cause what is Black China like? What was she here for?
She was pretty much a newer version of Superhead. That's it. She was just an industry vixen.
Can we give her that name? I don't think she's deserving of that name.
Man, come on.
I don't think we should give her.
Come on,
don't
man.
do that one.
Not super. Can't use super.
Mediocre head, maybe. Or something
attempted head.
Okay. Yeah, cause
don't give her attempted, man.
It's good Saturday. I can't let that go down. Nah, I can't let that one. Nah, I can't.
I feel you. But what you think, man? You think the mother trying to ride the publicity off her daughter because the money finna stop up because she don't want to do whole shit no more?
It's reactive. She should have been done that. Like she should have been launched to OnlyFans or whatever it is.
Her mama should have been did that?
Yeah. Like when your daughter dropped the
Dr.
video
Bambi.
of the mediocre head, that's when
Oh
she
no,
should have been.
it's time for me to come off the bench.
Yeah. When you should have saved her then.
Oh no, mama.
Yeah,
Oh, you ain't learned that from me.
yeah.
You ain't
Like,
learned that
nah,
from
mama
me.
don't do it
Oh
like
nah.
that. You
You over
seen
here,
that
you
woman
messing
leg?
up our reputation.
Did you see that woman leg?
She got that leg up there.
She definitely probably don't do it like Black China.
Man.
But that's when she should have got
that
off
gap
the,
too.
That,
You know,
and she got the gap. That's when she should have got off the bench. Not when your daughter rebirth. You supposed to be all in.
So what that says about so can we blame can we really blame Black China for how she came up? Because clearly her mama played the biggest influence in that shit.
Nah, and it's like it's
not
weird.
even a little bit.
It's because you don't want to say she should have taught her better, but
she taught her that. That's what she taught her.
Yeah, so like it's like right now is to support your daughter. Like she want to go through whatever she feels she got to go through to get the family, the husband, or whatever. And right now you got to support her a different way. Your time to do that was when she did that a few years ago. When she came up short,
her time to do that was when they was doing the reality TV thing. That's when she had her own spotlight. She didn't need,
I ain't even recall that
like
one.
she didn't need all that. She already had, like when she was doing a little thing with her and Rob, like her mama was, in and out, showing a little, she was making opinion. That's when you should have, hey, create your own whole shit lane. You can be, whatever. Whatever color you choose, brown china, whatever, fine china, whatever you want to be.
China,
you know what I'm saying?
China,
antique, vintage china, whatever you. That's where you should have did it.
Yeah, but I think wholeheartedly, like right now, that's the wrong time to be on that.
But you know that inflation hit a little different, man. Joe Biden, America, a little different. So if you gonna stop the money, I gotta get in the game.
Yeah.
I gotta put my big girl drawers on to get in the game.
And then that come from a financial standpoint too. She should have been more on top of the other thing. You wouldn't have to put that leg on that wall like that.
Man. She should have just got straight to the video. Don't tease it. Just call somebody up. We need to make $1. Nah. Get straight to it. Straight sex tape. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be surprised if you don't see now.
You know what I'm saying? First China. That could have been the name. First China. First China. That could have been the name, man. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I just think that woman had when Black China was a girl.
Kicked in.
Well, I think when Black China was just a little girl, that woman definitely had a bunch of men in and out the house. You know what I'm saying? So you had to. You don't wait till you get in your 50s and 60s to be a hoe.
Nah.
That's not when you wait to do that. So.
And that was something I was saying too before we started. Like you do see like ladies her age kind of going in reverse like that. Like they kind of reverting back to doing shit like that. Like you see more older women twerking these days. You see the young girl braids, as I call them, that sits in the crack of their ass now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you see more of that now, and there's a lot that our responsible age group of women is trying to get away from. But it's like the women that supposed to be teaching what not to be out here doing is like they coming back to it.
So it's counterproductive.
Yeah. So it's like shit, we ain't really got nothing to look up to, and she can't go to her mama for no advice. Like
her mama set her up, man. I'm pretty sure, man, what's finna come out. Black China probably finna have a documentary or a book that's finna come out, and we finna find out a whole lot of horror stories, a whole lot of dark things. That's
what I was thinking.
That this woman mama had her around.
She probably gonna launch her a book or something.
She probably pimped out. I wouldn't be surprised if, she was using her body and her body to make money because it wasn't.
Is that the only child? Or,
that's the only one I know of.
Okay.
So, but we gonna see. But this topic here, I think, some of this can kind of merge when we people want to hear us talk about mental health and the Black folks again. So I think this could
tie over.
Yeah, we can tie over to that. So let's move on, man. What we got? We got Miss Ciara in the headlines again. First, she's in the headlines for the song with her married single ass.
Mm.
Then she had to pop out with the dress. I don't know if it was a gala or whatever she had going on. But it was a see-through dress. A lot of people feel like a lot of women feel like, hey, that's her body. She can do whatever she wants. She can wear what she want.
And
Um,
see,
her man fine with it. A lot of dudes just kind of feel like it doesn't matter if he's fine with it. We all understand the universal terms of respect, and so it's a double edged sword. But at the end of the day, if the man did let her go out like that, it is on him.
now I look at it like this. Has she that's how I known Ciara when
Mm-hmm.
she came in the industry. And me personally, when you get married, say shit, I was married to a stripper, which I'm
Strippers
glad
need
I'm
love.
not.
Man, strippers
You
need
know what I'm
love,
saying?
man.
But
Don't
like
let him
say
sit up
say
there
for,
and say
say
that.
for instance, because it's like that's how you met her,
Mm-hmm.
right? And she was stripping, and she take a few years off to have the kids and stuff like that. But if she decide that she want to go back down that path of stripping
Mm-hmm.
or the persona of strippers, you got to be understanding of how you met her. So with that, the whole dress situation, that's how I known Ciara before we even knew who Russell Wilson was. He wasn't even in the league when Ciara was out here
Mm-hmm.
doing her music thing. So I don't take issue to it mainly because that's how I remember, and I don't expect her because she had how many kids? Well, I know one with
One with
Future, two with
Future.
him,
I
three
think
with
she
him.
got 2 or 3 with him.
Yeah,
I think
and
she got 3 total. One
cause
Future, 2 with him.
because
So
it takes away from with me having black daughters. Like I always tell them, like I don't want y'all to be here to think that y'all just here to make kids. So whatever it is you was doing before kids, you just abandon that because now you're a mother. When the guys, as the breadwinners, which we supposed to be, I don't think we don't abandon all what we was doing before kids. So the same thing, but we don't have those stigmas on us. Like,
mm-hmm.
but women do. Like that's what society tell our black women that they're just here to conceive and fucking raise kids and shit like that. So her going back into with the song or with how she dressed or whatever, she always made single women anthems. Like and you can argue with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Beyonce do the same thing with that damn song talking about she feel like falling in love. Like
like she
you ain't
already,
you,
like she
like you
ain't
ain't
got it
in love.
already.
You know what I'm saying? But she don't get the stigma because she's so they don't be on media saying the
Yeah.
shit she on here saying. And I can see why they don't fuck with Beyonce. Cause
So what's the? But isn't it a certain type of responsibility that they should have? Because it's like we have the worst marriage rate, we got the highest divorce. So
it's the same. It'll be the
you,
same with like dope dealer rappers, killer rappers.
which is true.
Like, cause I would say like who the music sell to. Damn sure not married people.
No, it's sell to the
So you
younger
not gonna make
generation.
a good
But what I'm saying, where I was going with it,
uh-huh.
Beyonce is already made. You're a made woman.
Mm-hmm.
So there's plenty of other topics you can talk about. It's plenty of encouraging,
Things she could do.
like she hasn't. Beyonce hasn't even said there's good men out there. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You've been married like since damn near Destiny's Child.
Yeah, for real.
And you
Young.
have
Young in the game.
cater to you Halo, but you still have just you never said the line that
It's
there's
good
good
men.
men out there. But your highest singles are pumping independence to yourself.
Uh-huh.
But then you're not understanding the people that's listening to you. They're already irresponsible. They already made a bunch of mistakes. They didn't have a mother and a father put their hands on you, put you in the group, and kept you in this limelight
Uh-huh.
until a man came found you that ended up being a billionaire. That's not everybody's story.
Nah, for
So
real.
you telling people something you didn't even go through, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Your last relationship was some high school fling shit. He dropped the ball. You got with a billionaire. you really don't have no horror stories to pump it.
Nah, for
But
real.
now, granted, they always say we're not role models, but y'all dictate culture.
Nah, for real. So they should take that.
They
It should be a greater responsibility.
You know,
and I agree.
It should be a balance.
Yeah.
It's because if you're an artist, you're an artist. And to be honest with you, most of the female artists don't write their own music. A lot of the male artists don't write their own music. So you're telling me you have to keep pumping something that you didn't even put thought into. Somebody wrote it for you, and you just karaoke. Yeah. So it's like, this shit kind of crazy. But yeah, man, I think that's just kind of. It's just kind of crazy, man. It's just kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I
get it.
But people gonna have their opinions about things. But I just kind of look at it as an overall picture for the culture, because the culture is
the way they. I can agree.
Same thing with trap music. Same thing.
You should set a better example. Like, if you ain't living it, or if that ain't the truth you're trying to be living in,
exactly.
Be more responsible. Cause women will take it, men will take it, especially coming from Ciara or Beyonce. They love fucking Beyonce. If it's Megan Thee Stallion, if they say something, them two they'll say
law.
something.
Or City Girls.
It's law. It's law. So they gotta be careful what they're pumping. But you should be a little bit more aware to what they do behind the scenes. Like the City Girl, she date somebody many will say weird, but she love his dirty draws. But they ain't trying to give none of these weird.
Because she not trying to. Because they, they not stupid, man. They see, hey, I got a good thing. This is a win. I'm finna get the win. Like I say, my thing is, look, if you successfully married, in a relationship, never had to go through the streets, all of that. If you don't even fit the stereotype of the shit that you rapping or singing about, when something happens to the people who's not in a position to have it not happen to them, don't call for systematic change. Because on paper, it's all about what you bring to a table and put on paper. For every 5 things we can say, hey, this is systematic, boom, 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 boom. They have 20 topics on, well, y'all do this, and this. And with this topic, y'all also do this, and this. You don't win because the whole culture is hypocritical. It's too hypocritical. So that's my whole thing. If we gonna be hoes and thugs, just wear it.
All the way just around the board, yeah.
Because you're looking for a white savior. You're not gonna get him. You got a black one. Didn't get it. So it's either you understand how economics work and what your people need, and our people, we need our own hospitals, our own teachers, our own schools, our own land, our own community, our own stores, our own farm. That's the cultural change. We don't need to integrate into the system that hasn't been working for us. But you telling me, out of everybody in the music industry and acting, the Hollywood industry, all those black people, that's not enough money to start something.
Nah, for real.
When black women spend billions of dollars a year on makeup, on clothes, on liquor, on everything that's not important.
Regular.
So we really are literally probably second in line for as far as we could be the richest culture.
But the money,
but we stupid.
Yeah,
we financially stupid and economically illiterate. So,
because I think with being the biggest consumers, we got money somewhere.
like you tell me the brokest people spend the most money.
It's somewhere.
Because the problem is we spend our money outside of us.
We don't keep it here.
We don't keep it here.
Like I had seen something. The black dollar stay in our community for 6 minutes. And it's gone.
I thought it was like 6 seconds.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
And it's out of here. I seen something with the Jewish. And there's nothing bad.
We'll never touch their dollar.
That's what they said. Like you'll never see our dollar.
You'll never see it.
He said you'll never see it because it go to every line of our business.
Yep. From me to the laundromat, from the laundromat to our bank,
our
to our bank, loaned out for cars.
You'll
From
never,
our dealership, loaned to the hospital. We'll never see
and
a
then
Jewish
it back
dollar.
to me.
Then back to me.
Yeah, you'll never
Damn,
see
that's a
the
cold
Jewish
game.
dollar. But with our dollar, it takes 6
Everybody see
minutes
it. We some hoes.
before it go to the nail salon. We don't run that shit.
We
What the laundromat? We don't run that shit.
Just spreading our legs.
Yeah.
That's it. Spreading our legs. Hey, anybody can come hit. So you want this? Come get it.
It ain't a problem that we don't have it. I honestly believe
we got the
do.
Money.
It's just if your black business, because I'm gonna talk shit about it. You do well, no offense, but you do say you do nails. Man,
I sell shoes or something.
Say you do nails. I ain't going to cleat. You know what I'm saying? For one, that's a man that do nails. I'm gonna go over here this lady. I don't know what she's saying.
She talking about me.
Yeah.
You know she talking about you.
But I like how she half-ass do my nails too. You know, but he too expensive. Well, the reason why he might be too expensive because he can't get his shit in a boat like these other races can.
That's getting it from their original land.
That's like our local liquor store here in the area on Gulf Way. They stuff is a little bit elevated because they can't go get it like these other Middle Eastern or these Caucasian people.
They can only order it a certain type of way.
If you're buying it, that's how they. If you're buying it, that's the only way they could get it.
Yeah.
But if you don't understand
commerce,
you know, you just say, "Oh, they just high as hell." It's just
the
way
more
they got
you buy, the cheaper it is.
Yeah.
So if you got a small shack, you can't order goddamn 1,500 to 5,000 bottles of Ciroc. It's just gonna stay on the books too long.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We need something that's gonna get here and get gone. So,
and that's why they keep Hennessy.
Yeah, that's why they keep
it's gonna be out of there.
And y'all allowed them to make Hennessy a ridiculous price as if it wasn't right next to Parmesan at $20. Put it in a song. That's what and that's what our entertainers do. We put it in a song and
it's gonna get.
And then we like Nelly say, Air Force Ones ain't went back down since.
Nah, for real.
And he ain't got no check. What you made a song about it for? You ain't had no deals. Those stupid ass.
Nah, for real.
You, man? Yeah, but back to the Ciara thing. This the little video situation. Let's see, man. Make sure we got her queued up.
Wait, what you just say there? What you said? You said you don't need no man? I said, smart girls get money. Smart girls don't need no man. Hey, you don't need me. You don't need. I want you. You just be just all right without me. Hey, independent. But I need you. I need you too. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Independent woman. Yeah.
Okay, man. That was Ciara for the ones who couldn't really hear Russell in there. They was having a conversation about needing each other. Ciara opened up by saying, I want you. I don't need you. Then at the end when Russell said, I need you, because he never said I want you. Then she said, oh.
I need you too.
I need you too. We all. That's like it was somebody say I love you and you not there yet.
Yeah,
and it's like thanks.
And see that's the big
thanks.
The big issue with it. Like he trying to stick beside her, but it's like, cause like I was telling you before, like I get the whole need and want. Like I always tell my wife, like, I want her to remain. I want you to be independent, regardless if we married.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be in the position to want me. But to an extent, we know we need each other.
Yeah.
But I don't think she'll ever go on the record with no shit like that and expect me to be like, but I need you. No, the fuck. No.
I can't stand these
We want each other. The fuck. I ain't finna be up here simping. You know, cause that, like the way he responded, like it's like you trying to be sweet about that shit, but it's like, bro, she finna put this shit so the whole world gonna cast a judgment. And I get being in love, but I'm not finna be a damn fool in love. Like we gon', like I say, we know it's a want for the most part. Cause like I say, if my wife needed me, I feel like it give me the lane to do too much shit because she's so dependent on what the fuck I got going on. And the dog that I done rested in me, I don't need a motherfucker that need me. You know what I'm saying? So wanting is cool, but we need each other to a certain extent. We got kids, we building something. So we can't just be like, let's check out. You know, but at the same time, like the way he like let that shit slide, it's like, nah.
Yeah, at some point, man.
you gotta be like
at some point, stop putting us on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a constant conversation. And whatever. She might have worked him over, told him, hey, I'm just gonna be doing this to kind of get some notoriety. I'm finna drop a new project. Do it another way.
But that album should have dropped by then.
It should have dropped by then. But then the crazy part about it, when she released the snippet, it got so much negative feedback, nobody want the album.
Nah,
we're not gonna want that. Unless you finna tell us how happy you is, how to get a man, and what is a good qualities of a man. They don't want that. They don't see you like Beyonce. Mm-hmm. Beyonce can do whatever she wants. She can do no wrong. Ciara, you just Ciara. Like a Boy was like, might have been your last hit album, whatever album that was, with Like a Boy on there.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I don't know, man. I just think that if you done got with a person and got married to that person, and that person then proposed to you and gave you, you done had kids with this person, he's taking care of you, a kid that wasn't his, gave you kids, gave you a life, like to just utter the words,
y'all income,
like man,
really
like, and she ain't, her income wasn't no Russell.
Nah, hell no.
Nah. So it's like,
especially the one he got right now.
Yeah, so it's like even to utter the words, I don't need you, I want you. Mm-hmm. It's like, man, this is disrespectful because we know what he had to do, what he had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you sitting up
on
here,
a celebrity
on a plane,
standpoint.
You on a plane flying private because ain't nobody else. I didn't see nobody else in the video on the plane. So you're saying, I want you. Well, okay. Everybody else that's looking at this is saying you're not really acting like you even want him like that.
Yeah, the body language. Yeah.
Because if you feel like, if you saying I don't need you far as if you wasn't here, I can function. But you don't get credit. I don't get credit for you being an adult. So yeah, on a far as can you provide for yourself if we wasn't together, that's what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. So you don't need to say that. But if y'all was a divorce, you're gonna want some money. You're not gonna say, nah, I don't need you. So and clearly based on your history of all the men you dealt with, the Bow Wows, the Future, the 50 Cents, the T.I. allegedly, and it might have been, I think it was like
somebody else
people.
I'm missing. Yeah,
I seen it was like 2 or 3 more
Russ.
people.
Bow Wow probably was
none of them.
Bow Wow was a probably.
Nah, don't disrespect Bow Wow. Boy, Bow Wow was a sniper. You hear me? That boy was a sniper. Yeah. It's not even no Millennium toy. Bow Wow don't go. He opened up the bag for everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bow man. Man, don't play with Bow Wow. Not Lil Bow Wow. You do what you want with Bow Wow. Yeah. Lil Bow Mr. Bounce Whitney?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Nah, that boy was a snapper.
Yeah.
Green Beret.
Yeah.
That boy, man. That boy done went through a lot of regular women and a lot of industry women. Yeah, don't play with Lil Bow Wow.
Not Lil Bow Wow.
Nah, not Lil Bow Weezy.
Well, my dogs.
So, but she went from getting dogged by Lil Bow Wow to getting dogged by Future, then 50, T.I.
Wasn't it I want to say I might be wrong, but wasn't it Reggie Bush? I might be wrong.
It was Reggie.
Reggie Bush. I think she dated him when he was in New Orleans. If I'm not mistaken.
No. I think it might have been like his first year, like freshly coming out of USC.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, she was with Reggie. She was with Reggie Bush.
So looking at
I knew it was some athletes.
Athlete, yeah. I can't even think of the other guys, but my thing like with I got more issue with Russell because it's like as him trying to be in the placeholder of good men, I consider myself to be a good man. Yeah. And if I was single and this the guy that's advocating for me,
I'm telling you to roll over.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, and you ain't gotta do it to her online.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at some point, you gotta be like, hey, like, how this shit perceived. Like, if we supposed to be, and then this, and he probably don't feel he responsible.
He clearly
for
don't even care about men. That. Yeah, he don't have no, it's not his job.
conscience towards it.
But he has to understand at some point. I think they got sons.
Yeah, I don't think they got no little girls.
Them boys gonna have to deal with their era of women that's getting taught that you put yourself before the man.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you sit up here and give your son advice if you've been sitting up here taking a back door to disrespect? It's a universal line of respect and disrespect. It don't matter if you feel like it wasn't. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
If I slap you right now and you feel like, well, nah, he didn't attack me. I attacked you. It's a universal. That is an attack. It don't matter if you say, how you feel don't matter.
My
it happened the way it happened.
The same fucking way.
Yeah, the footage don't show that this wasn't an attack. So that's my thing, man. They just feel like you don't disrespect your partner, period. But to put it out loud to like, oh, I don't need you. Then she leaned into it. I don't need you. Like, don't get it fucked up, my boy.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be another
she tried to laugh it off.
Yeah. And then when he said, I need you, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you complete me. This is what I want. You I need you too.
Yeah.
Come on, man. But,
shit, it been me on that motherfucking shit. I don't need you either.
I would have gave something back.
Nah, for real. Like,
you don't need me? Give me my money back for this plane ticket.
I ain't never tripped about the money, but I don't need you either. See the contract? See, million.
Shit, I would have told hey, you don't need me. But you needed somebody like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that last one.
You know what I'm saying? What you wanted ain't been working, so I am the need.
More than his case anyway.
Yeah, I was your last shot. Shit. Because she really don't understand. Ciara, you really do need that man. The reason why you need that man, because the whole world is looking at you. And if you dog that man, we're going to permanently put you in the fun-only category. So don't think your little pride and your little ego, because you got a little money and you done secured a 10-year marriage with some kids, so you'll get child support and alimony. You'll be all right for a little moment. But when it's time for you to find another man, you will be looking in the Caucasian section. And that won't last too long. You'll just be put in the fun category.
Because really, a lot of men don't even back Russell up.
Because we can't.
They don't even consider him to be, because it's like, it's one thing to be a good man, but to get walked over, like
publicly. That's the thing. Like the public embarrassment. Like that's really why women leave relationships for cheating, because of the public part.
And I refuse to get walked over off film.
Man, I'm not gonna. Man, we not doing. You are a singer. Mm-hmm. I'm not. I play ball, and I ain't have a good season.
Yeah, for
real.
Get
me off this.
Nah, for real.
But people accept what they accept, man. People gonna treat them the way that they're gonna treat them. You can say that, hey, that's her relationship. She do what she need to do. If he not saying nothing about it, why should we say something about it? It's just something as simple as we all understand what's the universal language of what respect is, what is dishonor, because that's really what she's doing. You're dishonoring your man. Like, you're telling your man, I don't need you. And it's not your boyfriend. This is your husband. You're telling your husband, I don't need you.
Yeah,
if you didn't need him, why are y'all married? You was looking for something that you needed. You needed a family, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like everybody needs a family. Without that man, you don't even have a family, so you need him. Nobody care about your finances, man, because you probably ain't paid for shit since you been with Russell.
And to
If
be
we're
a
gonna be
single
honest with you.
celebrity carrying around 4 kids.
Carrying around 4 kids. Let's see you go to the studio now.
Nah, for real.
Because his money is paying for the nannies and the babysitters and all this other stuff. It ain't your money. That man probably, since you been with Russell, you probably ain't touched a doorknob. You ain't paid a bill. You ain't even sat down in a chair without him pulling it out. So, bare minimum,
that's the last thing she
just give him the respect. You do all this, but you don't never big him up. You don't never go on social media and say, "Hey, man, that boy, hey, Russell with a different camera, a different dog when the cameras off.
Yeah.
That boy that look different. I'm telling you, you just only let us see him just holding on to your back pocket. So, man, that's disingenuous at best. But like I say, man, people do what they do. Maybe it's a prenup involved. I don't know. But being what he seemed to be, that's not it. But I still stand on. I still think that she's gonna leave him and gonna tell us that Russell was really. You can't tell out in public because he's good at hiding it, but he's really good at being mean in a quiet way. I think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the Robin. Is it Robin Givens?
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike know how to hit you without leaving marks. No, he don't. No, he don't. That's God's plan. He can't even control it.
That shit show up the most.
What you mean? Where is he gonna hit you that don't leave?
That don't leave no guy. Nah, for real.
Grown men couldn't take his punch through gloves.
You
and you think at 116 pounds he can hit you and not leave a mark? Man, you would have fractures. But
sieges, all type of shit.
Hey man, shout out to them.
Because what's a heavyweight? What's their weight class?
A heavyweight. I think light heavyweight is, well, back then I ruled a little different. Light heavyweight would have been like 195.
And what she would be classified as?
She would be considered
a lighter than that. Cruiserweight.
She might be super cruiser.
Damn.
That's when Pacquiao first started.
And that man hit that. He was heavyweight. He was light heavyweight. He was heavyweight.
He was heavyweight. Let's just say, yeah, man, 5 more pounds. You 200, man.
Right?
You 200, yeah. 200, 210, man. You heavyweight.
No, he lifting her in the gym.
Yeah, man, come on, dog. All right, man. So let's move on, man. What we got next? We got Jill Biden and this whole LSU versus Iowa situation. So for the ones who don't know, which I know y'all do know, because y'all on top of everything that's racist. So y'all know exactly what's going on. So Miss Jillian, I don't know if people know, but Miss Jillian was actually at the game. Mm-hmm. She watched it in real time.
Yep.
So Miss Jillian came out and she said, you know what? The girls had just done such an amazing job, even though they got blew out by 20.
Yeah, they got that ass.
But up until that blowout point, it was crazy. I was like, man, this boy, I ain't never seen the ball go in a hole so many times.
Yeah.
But she wanted to invite LSU, the winners, and Iowa, the losers, to the White House.
Never been done.
So you already know the first thing that comes out. This is definitely racist. And at this point, I'm gonna give it that one. I'm gonna give it this one on this one. Cause it's like this has never been done.
Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden,
because if Iowa would have won,
it wouldn't have been no.
It wouldn't have been there,
and we know that. That's a fact.
But then we had Miss. Guess who came to her aid? Miss Whoopi Goldberg herself. Mm-hmm. She didn't, she's not in politics. She just probably didn't know. And then it's like, man, the whole.
You don't have to be in politics to understand.
If you went to a college basketball game, that means you pay attention to college basketball, at least to the point to where you at least heard what they were saying about the black girl.
And see, I'm gonna help you out. This is the only thing you need to know if you don't watch basketball. LSU, full black team.
Iowa,
one Asian.
Is Asian?
But she looked like
she other coaches.
Yeah.
She up the
So
culture.
you got a team full of black chicks, LSU. Our. Not a
It's
sister
our.
in sight.
You ain't gotta.
Not a sister in sight. So it's like, if you don't watch sports, you already know what the making was. And see,
She went there to see if she went there to see if Iowa can upset all them black girls.
yeah,
That's
because
what she went to
this
see.
the thing. Like, different races dominate different sport.
Mm-hmm.
Blacks, we dominate basketball. That's a fact. Like,
track too.
that's in track.
As of lately, gymnastics.
When they talk about LeBron,
We only lose.
They don't pair him next to Larry Bird.
Oh shit,
Larry Bird was great
we only lose at swimming.
and shit. And that's only because it ain't a lot of us.
And it's only because Michael Phelps just something special. He just something.
Yeah, and you just really ain't fooling with him.
He just something different.
But if you look at basketball, the game of basketball, it's always been dominated by black. And I feel like Caucasians dropped the ball this time because they wanted to see white win for the first time against an all-black team.
Well,
that's why the ticket sales.
You had two people who never won it. So
Well,
you had
LSU,
history.
we not hurting.
Yeah.
I'm as a product from Louisiana, we not hurting for championships.
Not hurting for championships.
Like it's great we got it, but we not hurting.
I thought it's the first championship they won.
Not ever. It's the first one in basketball. Yeah, on both sides.
Yeah, so on both sides.
But we got
you got two history making situations. Yeah, y'all not worried about as a state. Y'all not worried.
Now,
they need to do it.
They need what they need. You know what I'm saying?
Because you had two situations. Both basketball teams has never won a championship. So this was history making either or. Like, it was what it was. But the fact is, one team won and one team did not. That's just what it is. So what you was gonna do? You was gonna invite them all to the White House and sit them all at the same table? Or what you gonna separate them? You know what I'm saying? You was gonna have,
the losers on one side.
Yeah. You was gonna have Iowa in this room serving them, fine non-alcoholic champagne with salmon. And you was gonna have Popeye's chicken in the next room.
Damn.
What you was gonna do, Jillian? What you was gonna serve LSU?
Playing?
Was you gonna, extra crispy, fried, Welch's grape soda?
And see,
watermelon in the back.
Like, her ideal, right, was to unite women. Basketball. I think she dropped her moment.
I think that's what it was.
When she dropped her moment, when Brittany Griner got locked up, it was a championship after that. South Carolina played UConn. South Carolina won the championship. That's your moment. But it's diverse. You got blacks and whites on South Carolina. Now, there's more blacks, but you got a few white chicks on there, even this year. And UConn, same way, is mixed. With Brittany Griner and all the fiasco with Brittany Griner, that was your moment then to be like, it's time to unify women basketball because they shouldn't have to go overseas to play ball. That woman was locked up 294 days. She got locked up in February of last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the moment to be like, hey, let's bring these women. Okay, I'll give you one better. We just had a WNBA championship. I can't recall the actual month it went on, but it went on while Brittany Griner was still incarcerated. I think it was the Las Vegas one. That was another moment to unify the WNBA women in basketball. Nothing had been said, but it would have been like, okay, I get why you're doing it. It could have been a little bit more understanding. It's never been done, but I get why you're doing it. But don't do it when you have a group of blacks on one side and a group of white on one side, because that's what
it's too clear cut.
Yeah,
you got
it. Don't look like
all black and all white. It's. But man, I didn't even think about the Brittany Griner situation, bro. But when you break this shit down, they use this shit to separate, to keep us arguing with each other, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because in their head, they can justify it because what have they been pushing? They've been pushing
China and shit,
gender equality, transgender, gays, and feminism.
Mm-hmm.
So all this come together, and it always come together in the most craziest time when they passing some laws that they don't want you to be privy to.
Mm-hmm.
One of the laws that I just seen, I want to say in Massachusetts, maybe, but whatever.
The new transgender.
No. They child support is deemed now unconstitutional. So meanwhile, we sitting around here talking about when LSU.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they might give brothers, well, men in general, incentive to not stick around. Just like they gave the incentive to women with alimony and child support. So it's like, we gonna talk about that in depth another time, but it's just like that's what I'm saying. Every stuff be going on. Like this don't happen by coincidence. It doesn't happen by luck of the draw. It's not that. It's just this one person's stupidity. They told Jill to go do that. She didn't have to go talk to Joe about it. Joe told her to go do it.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got going on in this time? You got Trump. You got Trump indicted. We still don't know what the charges are. The man got 34 charges. He had a hearing to say what the charges, because the lawyer need to know the charges so he can know what he got to defend.
Yeah.
He ain't got no charges. You got a charge for a porn star that we talked about 7 years before he even got elected. We already had this in rotation. It didn't stick then. You brought it back as the leading thing to get and it's past statute of limitations? Okay. But, they finally got him. We are the most stop snitching, wanting to see a nigga go to jail ass coach I've ever seen in my life. But it's just the fact that it's not to take enough for Trump part. It's to me, when it comes down to Trump, I just never seen white people act like this towards another white person. So something is there. It's not, they can't be right.
Yeah.
Because y'all panicking. We know what panicking look like. Y'all are panicking. And if y'all felt like all y'all have to do is say racist, 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 I would want Donald Trump to run for president because he'll be an easy win. Y'all know from COVID to inflation to transgenders getting more laws than us to all of this, y'all know y'all got in based off race baiting only, because nobody can say anything that you did that was positive, that made the economy run efficient, or what you did for people. You did do something for Asians, but you took that out of something that was done for black people. I don't think people know that. They took the money that was given to the HBCUs and gave it to the Asian Hate Bill. But we still letting these people say, oh no, they racist. Race. And it's like, well, if you just calling them racist for existing, but you're doing racist shit, that's the difference. You're calling them racist,
but you're doing it
for what he may have said, or if it was, what clip y'all might have took out of an hour interview to say, look, this is racist, but you're doing racist shit. You took from us to give to somebody else. He gave to us
and said other shit.
Yeah, he said some shit. He said some shit that we might not agree on, but it's like we have to understand. He's not a politician. He's a billionaire. I pop my shit how I pop my shit. I'm not used to this. I ain't got no tact right now. But that's what I'm saying. Like we get our feelings hurt with words, but when people doing us bad, we don't even care. We like,
but don't even pay attention though.
We pay attention, but it's like
words.
But it's like, when it's like, look what your boy doing to us. Like, he doing something to us. Well, it's systematic anyway. Ain't nobody gonna let us win. We was winning with the laws. Yeah. We was winning. Now.
And at least had the opportunity to.
That's all you need. If you just need the dog.
Because it was, At least had the opportunity to start thriving, you know what I'm saying, getting ahead. And we the opportunity ain't as big now. but we still can make a way. But it's like shit.
It won't be the window is closing.
Yeah.
I put a post.
Fast.
I put a post up on the other. Matter of fact, yesterday. It looks like this very soon, near future, maybe in the next 5 years. Minimum wage really gonna probably be about $60,000, and motherfuckers gonna be struggling. Banks are closing damn near weekly. They're failing, getting ready to change over to CBDCs. Said this before. You don't know what a CBDC is? Might want to go look it up. So, but let's get back on topic, man. Matter of fact, we had 2 more things to talk about. We gonna cut that to 1 and get up out of here, man. Can your spouse, or is it appropriate for your spouse to have opposite gender friends? And if a lot of women want to know why the rules not the same, why aren't the rules the same for men like they are for women? I think it is, me personally, I get the argument because, fair is fair. But in reality, the reason why the rule is different for women when they have male friends, because history has shown 9 times out of 10, maybe 9.8 times out of 10, that man is only your friend because he tried to get at you at one point and you wasn't feeling him like that. So you put him in a friend zone.
Dang, all men?
Not all men. Say 9.8.
Mhm.
I gave 0.2%. But a lot of men, especially if you like, I've been knowing him since high school, middle school.
Type shit.
Yeah, man, he's at the peak of his guy. He just came into puberty. He definitely trying to hit something. So what happened is a lot of men, if they can't get that position, they'll just stick around. And we have patience. We have, we have hockey type patience. Just see people just running back and forth. Ain't nobody scoring. They just going back and forth. We will wait for years to just get a sample of that ass. So men know that. So not saying there's not no solid dudes out there, but 9 times out of 10, that man is I'm not gonna say waiting because that make it looks like, oh, I'm gonna get her. He's just thinking about it every day. It's a point where I'm gonna just put myself in position, and once the door open, I'm just gonna walk through the door because that's gonna be the man that when your man not acting right, you confine to. You try to get you think you just trying to get advice from another man, but what you're doing is you making this friend, you making him tailor made to fit for you. So when he approach you this time, I know everything about you. I do this for you. I do that. I do this. I hear this. I protect this. I do all of this. And then at some point, it ain't even at some point. Where do most women go after their relationships decisions that what they wanted has failed? They go picking their friend zone. The dude who's always right there. So that's why men don't like their woman having male friends, because it's like, I didn't grow up with him. You did. He ain't got no allegiance to me. Know what I'm saying? He can very well help me move to a whole nother house or apartment, come over for barbecues, help me do crawfish. He can help me do whatever. But he don't have no allegiance to me if you say, hey, Derek, come get a piece of this pussy. He ain't got no allegiance to be like, nah, man, Mark is my dog. Man, look, he ain't, all she got to do is give a horror story. Nah, I caught that nigga cheating on me. And he gonna be, because he invested emotionally because he your friend for real. And it's like, he did what? Man, that's some fucked up shit. Boom, 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 boom. And then she pull up and throw some pussy on him. He not gonna be like, man, I don't know Marcus' side. Marcus, man, he's torn. He's not even torn because his interest was already in that woman. They already got a connection. Y'all already got love between y'all. Love exists between y'all. You just with another person. And if depending on how you move out here, man. Hey, man, boom, you happy? I'm cool with you. Boom, 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 boom. But by no means, if this is something I even thought about once, if she ever let me hit that, I'm gonna hit. Like, Marcus cool, dude. But I've been chasing this before we even know who Marcus is. Marcus just got here. I've been here for you.
Yeah.
I've been here through Derek, Darius, Tyrone, Jaquavius.
And now Marcus there.
And now Marcus. And he did the same thing that why you ain't pick me? I've been here this whole time, just thugging it out with you. I help you financially. I help you with security. I help you with your kids. I help you emotionally. See what I'm saying? That man that put some time in. So that's why men don't like their woman with that, because at some point, I know I'm going to fall short. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be perfect across the board. You haven't been with Derek. Derek's been perfect to you. Know why? Because he don't have an obligation. It seems more kind and genuine because he don't have an obligation, but he doing it. But you don't live with Derek. You never been in a real relationship with Derek.
Yeah.
So you just got a man that's showing out good qualities, and it looks like this guy's a perfect fit. He know what I like. He bring me the color flowers that I want. He think about this. He remember my birthday. He remember my kid's birthday. You already got a boyfriend. For real. He really a boyfriend. And when I just think when it's flipped, it's not the same. It's not the same dynamic.
I have to disagree.
Go ahead, man. Do your thing.
With my 12 years of dating, it's similar. Now, the only difference is the doing is not as much from the woman's standpoint. But I done cut off a lot of home, and it's just me. I done cut off a lot of homegirls off of hidden agendas.
But I mean, it's the same. It's just flipped.
You know, it's plot. Well, it's just like the time, like doing for me. You know, shit like that. Like, ain't nobody come hook my cable up.
Yeah. Ain't nobody asked you if you ate today.
Ain't nobody,
you ate today?
But it's just the hidden agendas, and like, I know one time in particular, my wife was telling me about this one chick, and she was my homegirl. At least I thought she was my home. Well, she was my homegirl. Carrie don't think she was but she was my homegirl.
Oh, man.
But she was telling me about this one chick, and I'm like, man, that ain't what that girl trying to do. You know what I'm like, and me in my head, I'm like, as she's saying it, it's like, damn, she kind of making sense.
It's just the fact that you genuinely not interested.
Exactly.
So you're not paying attention
so I'm not trying to put that on her. So I'm like, man, that ain't what that girl trying to do. And she was like, I don't give a fuck what you think. Stop talking to her.
God damn. So, hold up. One time for Carrie, one time. I don't give a fuck what you think, nigga. This shit deeper than feelings, nigga.
So I'm like, man, that ain't what the chick trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, she really be on some, like, you know, she asked me about the kids and shit. How you doing? And me, I'm like, man, I don't think. But I had to think, like, damn, I don't think that's what the chick trying to do, right? And, you know, I cut off. Because I was like, I don't want to even know. Because I done dealt with so many with these hidden agendas. I was like, damn, her hidden agenda might be different. So I just got to let her be. So it's like, I think it can be done on both sides, but I don't think they should come, like, say we in a relationship, you shouldn't be like, I got this new homegirl. If it's not business-oriented, shit, can't even really be work-oriented. Because these motherfuckers play with this work husband, work wife shit too much to where that shit ain't even safe.
Yeah, that's definitely not even safe.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so,
another thing. Because people tell their business so much, and it's like, that's like, you know, it opens up doors. Like, it opens up doors and installs new windows that wasn't even there. And then really and truly, both men and women just want somebody to hear them when it's time for them to vent. Yeah. They just want some emotional security.
And get shit from a different, look, like me, I only got like 2 homegirls. Like, homegirls that I talk to daily. But they homegirls of the family. If they ever try something, it'll be completely out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? One of them is godmother to my kids. Her and my wife go out on their little dates.
I know some
so
people.
if now I ain't saying it ain't a possibility.
I know some people.
But if it was, it's like one of them, like, cause I didn't my guard down. You know what I'm saying? Like now I don't come out unclothed and shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? But my guard down to where like I don't mind telling you certain things because you got this relationship with her too. So I don't expect you to be like, well, if it was me, it'd be different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but like, not to say I don't associate with women, but when it comes to exchanging numbers, that's a thing of the past for me. Like women I work with, I be cordial. If they ask advice about something, I don't mind. Before as you saying, hey, what's your number? What's your social media? I don't do that anymore because I done ran into too many traps like that. Cause a woman, they will plot and they will wait. And then they'll go through their relationships and still be plotting and waiting.
Yeah.
And then boom, what you ain't, oh y'all ain't, boy, you been married all them and now? Oh yeah.
Cause you already showed security.
Yeah.
So it's already going down. Man, look, man, women and men are very alike, man. I done had a woman tell me, probably the best part of, I want to say, the better part of 10 years after graduation. Me and this girl, in passing, attractive chick, whatever. We never really had no conversation, just kind of look, what's up, kept it moving. Shit, 10 years after the fact of graduation. We could have done this in middle school,
long time
high
ago.
school, and them 10 years in between. You just come out and just say, hey, you know you owe me some dick, huh? God damn. I didn't know. I didn't even know I was in debt. That's what she told me.
You say you ain't know
I didn't even know I was in debt. I didn't even know I applied for the card. What you mean? I owe you some dick.
I ain't even swiped this motherfucker.
I ain't signed. How you get my social? I ain't called this card.
Yeah, for the one ass.
Yeah, talking about I owe you something.
Like, this is mine.
So,
like,
and this woman, she operate like a man. So it's like, men sit around and they wait, man. They sit around. If they have already emotionally involved themselves with that woman, there's a soul tie there.
And women, my bad, but like women though, they can't do with rejection. Exactly. So they will keep that soul tie. Like they will, cause like this motherfucker turned me down.
Turn me down?
Like, cause I had to tell lot of few chicks, but I know this one was, real attractive, real pretty. And she asked me, would you wouldn't fuck me? Nah.
And
if you wasn't married, nah. And I thought it was gonna take out my bumper. No.
Oh nah, she started coming to work,
she didn't
perk
like
the titties up.
Cause everybody had her here. But I was being like, nah. Like I see you do too much around this motherfucker. Like, nah, I wouldn't.
But and that's a woman who don't understand men.
Yeah.
She just think all men the same. You pull up with this ass, he gonna pull up. You pull up with these titties, this makeup, like they just don't know all men ain't the same. Like your attitude to turn somebody completely off and like, nah, I'm good.
That's a big turn off, bro.
So
not
that's I don't know,
man. What you gonna do?
Huh? I mean, I done already paid the debt. I done paid the debt and circled back around recently.
You got another credit card, huh?
Oh,
New credit line.
That's over with. I'll never touch her again.
Oh.
Yeah. That's another story for another day.
Fuck up your credit score. Huh?
Oh, no. Man, it's credit too high, man. Worried about that. But yeah, man, that's the reason, man. Men are aware of how patient and deliberate we are about getting what we want. And we know if you kept a man around you a certain amount of time that has got emotionally attached to you, he know every boyfriend you was with, he know all your trauma stories, he know what you want, he know what you like to eat, your favorite gifts, if you like yellow gold or rose gold, if you like this, if you like that. Once that man already know you, he's already put himself in a situation to be with you.
know everything.
And all I have to do is drop the ball. All we have to do is get in arguments about something and it start to go downhill a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Because you already got
it. You know what I'm saying? Even though the woman probably isn't thinking about him on the front end, but emotionally,
argue, though,
emotionally, in your soul, you already have a comfort place. You ain't got a comfort food. You got a comfort person.
Yeah.
Like you already got a person that's for you. So that's why men don't deal with that. You know, you can have that your friend and y'all call and text all day and he send you videos and all that. He gotta respect the house. Like, sir, I understand what you had when you got here, but you gotta remove this little soul tie that you
now
got
I
going
put
on.
that on that woman.
Oh yeah, it's definitely on the woman.
Because I always tell my wife, like, if I get down doing some shit, man, leave that woman alone. Because I feel like it's not, if I'm the outside person, it's not my job to respect what Clee got going on.
Yeah, you ain't got no allegiance to me.
Yeah.
That's why I say you ain't got no allegiance.
If you didn't open that door that wide, like, I don't have to, like, and this now, courtesy, you should want to be respectful, but that's in the perfect world.
In the perfect world.
But we not there.
And
so
it's especially if it ain't your wife.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of men will say that, like, your girlfriend? Oh, shit, you ain't got no boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot. I know, like, a lot of my cousins, like, one of my cousins in particular, that's his motherfucking motto. Yeah, that's just your boyfriend?
You ain't married, you're single.
He popping. He don't give a damn. That's his motto. That ain't your husband? Popping. And he's popping. He's talking about sharpshooter like Bow Wow.
Like Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
like
him.
Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah, that's him. But like, so, and I get it, but I always tell her, like, I have to respect and honor what we have. When I open that door, that's pretty much telling that woman to respect everything about you because I didn't open that door. Now, the disrespectful part is when I didn't open the door and you keep pressing the enter. That's the disrespect. But she's not doing no more than what I allow for her to do. You know what I'm saying? So I get you. I get you with that. Like, but like the man, the woman, man, them people ain't gonna respect shit.
The outside entities, they have no allegiance to you at all. And like, you can't even say that they wrong.
Nah.
Like, because I can only do what you allow me to do. But see, the thing is, what I think when it comes down to that, people need to be more business minded and understand. Use a metaphor real quick. If I decide that I'm assigned with Adidas, so I gotta only wear Adidas shoes. I mean, I can't wear the competitor shoes, which is the Nikes. So if I choose to keep trying to persuade Adidas, hey, but I like Nikes too. I can wear Nikes. I'm just gonna wear Nikes 2-3 times out the week, and it's like, well, you know what? We're gonna just drop you from the deal.
Yeah.
Since you like Nike so goddamn much. So, and I think what it is, the first sign, now that we talking about this, which is crazy, the first sign of we finna have trouble in paradise is the moment you take up for an outside entity after your partner then told you, I'm not comfortable with this. So the moment that woman says, but this my friend, I've been knowing him for da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The moment that man said, man, this my homegirl, I ain't never touch her, I ain't da-da-da-da-da-da. It shouldn't even be a negotiation. Say, look out. I see something in homeboy I don't like. That should be it.
It shouldn't be no further.
Because I had a relationship. I had a relationship, and you know, she kind of the same situation. You know, she told me about dude beforehand. Dude, you know, moved out of town. She ain't seen him in a while or whatever case may be. So the dude ended up coming in town. You know what I'm saying? Me and her was in the mall. So it happened, dude was in there, right? So off top, she do the introductions, you know, extend the hand. When he shook my hand, it was loose. Like his hand was like he
really
badly tapped it.
Doing,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, nah, I don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Because nigga, if you can't really
you
just
ain't genuine about
you
shit.
just like, yeah, I'm doing it because she introducing us, but I'm back to like,
I really don't want to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how some women is. Some women just think because, yeah, I know he want to be with me, but I don't want to be with him, so he can count as a friend. Nah, nigga, he count as potential.
If you already know, that's a problem.
That's you already cheating at that point. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me sitting around here say, yeah, man, I know my boy Marcus still, but I leave my wallet around him. So
I leave my wallet.
So I mean, if you
he still
like,
he never stole nothing from me.
Yeah, but
he a notorious thief.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it.
Oh
Man.
shit!
But I just think, long story short, man, if your partner respects you, it really shouldn't be no negotiation because they can't see what you see because they inside. You can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can only see the best because this person that never had to show you the worst side of them only gave you their best.
Mm-hmm.
So you benefited from this exchange. So of course you'll scream their name from the mountaintops. One of the realest people you ever known. But just like that, this man gave me a loose handshake. Didn't even really look at me when he did it.
Probably still looking at her.
You know what I'm saying? You still looking at her talking. Yeah. And I'm just like, so soon as we walked off, hey, I don't fuck with your boy. Well, why? What's happening? I was like, man, you ain't see that light ass handshake? Like, nah, that ain't your friend. Man, we been like, man, I ain't got time to talk to you about it. I know what it is. It's one of the motherfuckers that was probably on your bucket list. Y'all was probably on each other's bucket list and just never got around to doing it for whatever the case may be. But nah, homie not solid. Homie don't need to call. Homie don't need to come around. We not this. We ain't that. It ain't up for negotiation. My girl. So, but hey,
now what? A question to you, like what point of that would be outside of the handshaking, right? Mm-hmm. Like what part of that on the opposite person with the friend situation? What point of that would be like overthinking? You think like
overthinking?
Like you think it's all green or something?
So if the female on the opposite side,
vice versa for both sexes. Like what point of that would be like? Damn, you might be a little.
If you ain't got nothing, if you don't have nothing to argue about, like you ain't got no evidence, nothing. You didn't see nothing. You just feel like I just don't want him around my woman.
Because he got a dick.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was born wrong.
Yeah. You should have had a coochie.
Yeah, you should have had a coochie.
Like she won't gobble your woman ass up.
Like, nah, fam, you was born wrong.
Cause that's what I was getting at. Like you don't never have that with the home girl. Like we don't never cut their ass off.
Now with the females, one of the things, see with me, I can tell by the handshake. And I can tell what happens after the handshake. The females, one of the things is, which y'all should know already, which they should know, the moment you get introduced, after you get introduced to this woman, you know, how quick she is to cut the conversation off with you to get back to the conversation with you. That's how you know off top. Nah, she got a problem with me being here. That's how you know off top.
That's a tough one too.
Like that's like, okay, that's like if me and Carrie was cool or whatever. Hey, this my husband, DeMarcus, and I just hit you with the, what's up, man? Nah, with how you been, man? How you been doing? How everything been good with you? How the kids been doing? They all right? I ain't asked you where you work.
Nothing.
Matter of fact, if this really my dog, is this really my friend for real? I'm supposed to damn near give you a little interview.
Who I am?
What's up, man? Who your people, man? Where you from? Where you work? Boom, boom. Hey, man, shit. Damn, you can get me in over there. Whatever the case may be. Say, man, if you're looking for something, I'll be invested in you because I care for her.
And that's being a man's man. Like if I meet one of my home girls, guys, like that's how I'm.
Exactly.
I'm invested in him. Like to let you know, like, I don't want, and I damn sure don't want you, brother.
Exactly. So, and if that, and if it's like that for real,
Yeah.
and I'm coming around, hey, boom, 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 this the whole situation. Hey, man, tell Marcus I'm ordering the fight, man.
Nah,
Tell
for real,
yeah. See what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know, because
and it'll
I have to have a respect for you, not to disrespect you.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to respect nothing.
And you would hope if a motherfucker that invested in me, he won't be on no.
Yeah.
Because it's still hard to be like, man, I don't like this motherfucker. This motherfucker did he fuck my woman already? Like he too motherfucker. Like wait, because you don't see it. You see the handshake. That's what you see. That's what
you got. You got the handshake.
You don't really see a motherfucker be fully invested in the guy and be the side eye or the getting back to the conversation type shit. So even if I meet a guy like that, I'm like,
because he ain't right. He not invested in it. He ain't got, bro, like, I don't know you.
Like, she showed I ain't never. That motherfucker invite me to the fight on the boat. He want me to get on the boat.
Damn, drink shit out of fruit.
Yeah. Motherfucker trying to kill me.
Take my wife. Oh my God.
I'm not going. I'm sick.
Like,
I ain't feeling good.
And then, it might, then you got the ones who might flex on you like that. If he got some bread for real.
Yeah. And then it throw them signals. And it's like,
come on the boat.
Yeah, like
he can't give you one.
Nah. Oh man.
The kids having a time of their life.
I know. I got
sitting over here. He directed traffic. He got valet parking, and you sitting up here feeling
for real.
Under
like
desired.
Kids having more fun they ever had at the house.
And the guy never want to leave.
He trying to be genuine. I'm up here like, nah. You got to cut him off.
Yeah, he got to go.
I don't think we going on that boat.
You making my kids happy?
Shit, I had fun.
He said, I had fun. Oh, no, I can't do this, man.
I can't do it again.
Nah, man, I can't. Skinny, man. Hold up.
Skinny, man.
Oh, man.
Just fell out
that man
pocket,
sitting over there, he done invited me.
Yeah, look, she ain't moved from by me not one time.
She ain't moved from by you. Y'all been talking, dancing.
For real. I ain't even paying attention to that shit. I'm like,
grabbing champagne off the waiter,
homie on some other
help
shit.
Help yourself, man. Homie on some other shit.
Yeah, soon we get in the car. Mad as fuck.
Mad as fuck. About to go home and not appreciate nothing there. Look at this
shit. Y'all gonna eat some sandwiches when we get to the motherfucker.
They invited you to a crawfish bar, got there, no crawfish, all lobster. This nigga got 7,500 pounds of lobster tails. Man, you can't be friends with
some
him.
Dip sauce.
Some dip sauce.
Hey, I can't never
cocktail.
The dip sauce. Man. We got about 30 dipping sauce. 30. Yeah, we gotta go.
You try to be, we coming from humble beginnings. You try to be humble. Let me grab like 2 tails. Man, that's all you want?
Yeah, man, get what y'all want.
Man, put some more tails on that plate, man. What are you talking about? Man, get my boy a steak. Medium, like a medium well. Man, medium well, man. You sitting around here like I'm letting my family down. I'm finna lose my kids. They gonna do daddy.
Nah, for real. Dad ain't doing it for us, man.
Can we go over there for my birthday?
Nah, for real, like, man,
yeah, baby girl. He done set up baby
we
girl.
Get in that car, baby. You gotta cut him off.
Gotta cut him all the way off.
Wow, what he did? Shit, everything.
He did everything. Everything I couldn't do it more.
Everything. Fucking lobster. Who the fuck
everybody over here smiling.
In August.
That nigga say in August. Big boy tails.
Nah, for real. Who the fuck goddamn by? Who he know?
Hey, man.
That shit crazy.
Hey, man. It's a different ball game, man. The rules, it's different rules when you're in different situations.
Nah, boy.
But for the most part, men don't like they women having men friends because one, I don't have the same connection with him. We don't kick it, we don't vibe, we don't go to games, we don't shoot the shit. I don't talk to you with me and my old lady going through. So we ain't got that brotherhood.
And is you really gonna tell me his true intentions?
You know what I'm saying?
That he was willing to share to you.
Exactly. So it's like the women try to keep male friends while they in a situation without trying to make a brotherhood between the men.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the problem comes in.
It'll throw them off off
because
his agenda.
Yeah, because as a man, you supposed to stand on word.
Yeah. Now you be more respectful.
Now you'll be more respectful. Because now you know,
yeah,
since we done made this brotherhood and you just stepped out of line, I can tear your ass up.
Yeah.
If you don't bridge the gap of this brotherhood, then it's like I don't fuck with homie.
And then if it's all about if he want her to be off limits or not.
Yup.
And that's what the brotherhood it decides. But that's let you know if he's genuine or not.
I definitely let you know if you're genuine.
Cause I'm not interested from the get-go if I'm invested. For one, the way I am, I'm not even finna be here through your hard shit. We'll figure it out. Cause I want you. But as a friend, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, once I get my situation, you gotta understand, I can't be there for you as much as I was when I was single. So whatever this dude putting you through, when I got my situation, you're gonna have to figure some of that shit out on your own. But like I say, if I'm a guy who I'm invested in that ass, man, I'm not trying to hear shit. Leave him.
Leave him, man.
I ain't trying to hear
You
nothing.
deserve better than that.
I ain't trying to hear
it, man. That's what it be though. That's really what it be. And the same thing with the women. Like on the vice versa tip. Like if you ain't developing
a little bit more bolder though.
Yeah, but if they ain't
they'll be on some shit like I could come over type. Like I want to meet your wife. Like we don't do that.
No,
like we don't. I don't want to meet your because I want you.
Yeah.
But them, I want you, so I want to meet your wife.
I want to see what the competition
like. Don't even
about.
Play with death like that. No, you know what I'm saying? You come up in this house, and I know you got like these ill intentions. We both did. But I'm not doing that.
But see, the thing is, that shit be coming from women who's never turned that man down. Like all that, I don't see him like that. At some point, that man had told you, man, I put this motherfucker on. Hey, boy, whatever, boy.
And you try to blow that shit out.
No, boy, get out of here, boy. We ain't doing none of that. You ain't never told that man. Say, look out. If you ever play with me like that, I ain't fucking with you ever again in life. It ain't none of that. Boy, you stupid.
Because it ain't taking serious.
You ain't turned them down.
That's like basically me telling my kids, I see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I see. And then they come back, Dad.
You saw yet? You saw yet?
Yeah, like.
Has it been 10 minutes?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to be like, nah, I ain't doing it. I'm, you know what I'm saying?
You got to get a straight cut and drop. So, really, if you want to have, you can't have no male friends who done tried you and you haven't completely told them no.
Relationship.
If that wasn't a boundary, then you can't have them. You can't have them around no more because you never told them no. You always laugh or you anyway change the top. You never said no.
And a genuine friend to keep around shouldn't even play with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know it been few in high school for me that I kept as friends because I valued how we was as friends. Yeah. And I seen my time in sex ships or whatever. Sex. And it changed how we are with each other. So it was a lot of females that I spared for the fact that, like, man, I really like the genuine.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk that.
Like, I don't even want, because I done fucked up so much shit and made shit toxic with these other women, you know what I'm saying, girls at the time, by having sex with them. Yeah. And now, you know, we can't get along. She questioned me about shit, and all we supposed to been doing was fucking.
Exactly. And that's the difference. That was really about to be my last point with that. Because when it come down, a man can have a female friend who he knocked down back in the day, but she don't have a chance at hell and nothing else after that. That was over with. Like we did that, seen what it was. I'm good.
We moved on.
I done moved on. I'm good from it. Like I won't even fuck with her no more. Like men will do that. We don't need to hold on to something because if it was nothing, it was nothing. Yeah. Even if it was sex, if it was nothing, it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Women, especially if he was a good dude, good friend, and you tend to want to keep him. But it's always that, you know, well, maybe I should have been with this dude because he this and because you're going to start comparing and contrasting. Men know that. We can hit something. Don't even have to know your first name, last name. We don't have to know nothing about you. Hit you, and there's nothing more. We don't even have to tell nobody we hit you.
Nah, for real.
Women hit somebody, they got to tell their homegirl. They got to say what it was about, what he did. He took on dates. Now you done got everybody else involved in your situation. Everybody emotionally invested now. You know, but why y'all just don't get together? I was like, I don't know. We just always been friends, and I don't want to mess up the friendship. And then, but he done already done all this to you. But then you get in a relationship and shit start going downhill. Now you like, well, maybe I should have just picked him. So see what I'm saying? It's like this is why, as a whole, we don't want them having male friends. Because we don't know the real history.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell me. He damn sure not gonna tell me. But if I'm honest with you and tell you, yeah, that's my homegirl. We've been cool since like 15 years. We did have sex like the first two years of that, but I don't want her in a relationship and we ain't had sex since. You would have a problem. I would have to remove her. But you get to keep the man who wants to have sex with you. And you think it's a difference because I did the physical act and you got a man in waiting. He in pending. Because you can't even say, like all the women that call me friends, and if they got a man, they say it to their man, if they man wants to ask them, they can't tell them, oh no, I would never have sex with Cleve. They can't tell them that. I can't be your friend, baby.
Yeah, for real. I gotta move around.
Because I don't have no allegiance to him. There's no brotherhood. I'm good. Y'all not married? Nah. Men know that. So, yeah, that's that, man. Like, but for the most part, y'all keep dudes that supposed to be friends that y'all never turn down. Brush off the conversation. Boy, you stupid. Go on to something. You might even put them on some other females. But it don't matter because as long as it's not working, you still the number one option. You know, but you keep them around. We don't have to talk to that person. We not going to feel no type of way. Y'all will feel some type of way and be on some, you know, I haven't heard from this person in a while. I missed this person. You ain't supposed to miss. This ain't your damn, man, this better be your damn family member. You talking about you miss? What you miss this? Miss him for what? What did he do that I'm not doing? That's not my job to do right now. Like you said last episode, man. You got to eat that ass, man. I said the friend probably was eating the ass. He's like, before it got cool. That's the crazy part. He probably did it before it got popular. He was
eating already exposed to.
Yeah, he was already eating ass, but when we was still on the fence about eating coochie. So he was already
he was already advanced. The boy was advanced right
That boy was right there going Tasmanian devil want that thing. He was good. What? Yeah, so I don't know, man. I think that's what it is, man. I hope we answered her question as best as we could. That was a fan topic, so it's kind of the different dynamics, man. Men don't think that y'all are emotionally responsible enough, because majority of y'all call people friends that who's made an advance, who has talked sexual to you, have explained that at some form and another that they would like to experience you.
And women don't think we temptation functional enough to not put ourselves in fucking.
Yeah, we can't be around somebody we done already hit. But y'all, so it's the same evil. It's a double-edged man. If you saying this woman is your friend, but you done knocked her down, we know.
I thought about it.
Yeah, we know we don't have to hit her. It's not even something we gotta, we can, whatever. The woman not gonna be cool with it. And men get rid of the situation. Of course we want to know, because like, what happened? Did you see something? Did you hear something? After she break it down, we not finna sit up here and mess up home. So it's like, all right, cool. Hey, she don't want it, boo, boo, boo. And it break down. But when it comes on the other side, you'll find a lot of women try to keep it and try to make you understand why this other man needs to be around. And once you take up for another man, going back and forth with your man, that's when you open up doors and make men, some men be like, you know what? Since she want to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I'm just saying, man, me personally, ain't no respect when you a friend. I can be out here drunk in the motherfucker 2, 3 in the morning. You come across my mind. I'm sending a text at 3 in the morning. Like, it's no,
you fucking
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just sent you a something to laugh at from TikTok to your inbox. Not knowing your man a night owl. He up, your phone go off. You know.
Fuck this.
Yeah, so it's like it's a whole lot of variables to that
got
thing.
That
man.
Conversation too. Motherfucker, female called me at 2 in the morning drunk. Me and Carrie was still up. I just did one of these numbers here. On there, I said, I don't know what the fuck she got going on. But it's 2 in the morning. I just did this. I don't pick that motherfucker up.
That boy there signed over his rights.
Don't pick that motherfucker up.
There you go. That's all you.
Because I can assure you, we ain't doing that. we ain't. I don't know what she on.
Especially if it's fresh. Especially if it's like you just got in a fresh relationship.
Ooh.
Like it still has
it. At that point, we had our first child. So we had been together a minute. It's just the idea, this particular chick, I hadn't talked to her in years on some sober shit. And this motherfucker called 2, 3. I don't know what she on. Here you go. And she picked up talking about, I just wanted to vent to him about drunk. That's what Carrie said. Drunk? You want to vent drunk?
Surprise Carrie and be like, okay, what's going on? I'm right here. Talk to me.
Ain't nothing to talk about. It just I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck she got going on.
So you can tell she wasn't even player, because if she was real player, she'd have been like so soon as Carrie asked her, it'd been like, I'm so glad you answered and just started talking.
Nah.
If she was player, she wasn't a professional.
That motherfucker looking for me.
Nah, if she was a professional, she was like, I'm so glad you answered this phone.
After the same one, she lied. Like I always say, get me for what I did. Don't lie on me. Motherfucker say she had been in our house, right? Our first apartment. She talking about she had been in that bitch. And it got back to us. And I'm like, man, that ain't never. Well, excuse me. That female ain't never been in my. She don't even know what the inside of my car look like, let alone the fucking crib. And so that's how me and her relationship kind of.
Because she was trying to sabotage from the outside.
Yeah. So I'm like, nah, I can't fuck with you.
So she could say.
So from that point, it had been a while since I had talked to her. Mm-hmm. Then she popped back on the radar with this drunk shit talking about venting. I just had the phone to Carrie, like, I don't know what the fuck she got going on, but I ain't got no part of that. Like, give me something I'm doing. Like,
ain't no attempt at nothing.
But not no.
Murder. If I did it, it's murder.
Felony. I'm not taking no charge for nobody. Charge. No. Snitching with a purpose.
That's my body and that's my gun, y'all.
For real. Shit.
Man, no conspiracy theories over here.
Nah, for real.
Hey, man. Yeah, man, it's a cold game out here, man. I don't even know if I want to play in this game no more. So, you know. But yeah, man, that's how we rocking up here, man. This is visual prowess. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what y'all think, man. Let us know what we doing, if we doing something that's worth doing. Birthday week, so we not gonna be shooting next week. We actually got had this one uploaded, so we might have him uploaded next week. Might not. Might be the week after, but you know, we doing our thing on here. We gonna try to just start doing more fan topics. You know, let them get involved with it and us break it down. Shit, man, it's a shit. Matter of fact, we ain't did a duo since Gonna Snitch. Since Gunna was snitching, man. Yeah, we ain't did a 2 off in a minute, man. Me and Tony doing them off. You know?
Oh yeah, it's been a minute, man.
Yeah, man. You know,
this was actually I like this one. The other one was kind of like the first time, and it was kind of through us.
yeah, definitely.
But this one, yeah,
yeah,
I think it was pretty solid.
So, man, we gonna say salutations. Happy Easter. Y'all enjoy yourself. I don't know if y'all, eggs kind of high. I don't know if y'all doing that, but if y'all doing that,
I ain't seen an Easter egg.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that one fucking Easter egg hut.
Y'all gonna have to print them boys out on paper and just put some money on them. Write $5 on the paper, laminate it, and just hide it around, man. Cause
people say they eating their egg this year.
Yeah, man. We can't afford not to eat.
Shit, even the churches ain't did no motherfucking Easter egg hunt.
Hey, man. Hey, shit, when shit get high, everybody start being logical. Rabbits don't even lay eggs. The hell we doing this for? They don't lay eggs. So, hey, man. So we out, man. Fuck with y'all.